Congratulations on the film, guys.
Thank you.
It's heart-wrenching, heartwarming as well. And I don't think I felt like crying so much throughout a whole movie.
Oh, let it go, man. You gotta just cry.
But first of all, did you guys hear about the story before taking the project?
I have not.
You know, and on that note, I mean, I think that there has to be a record of a movie being made from a book and of an incident that happened, you know, what is it, 2 years? I think it was 2 years from the incident to the book.
To the movie.
To the movie.
Oh, I didn't know it was that short.
I don't think anything has moved that fast.
Yeah, because 2015 was where everything was set.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, you play the first responder that's an atheist. Can you talk to me about Tommy's journey?
Tommy's, you know, I think a lot of times, you know, people talk about, you know, faith, and people will tell you God works through people sometimes. You know, that's you know, that sometimes you yourself become a conduit or a messenger. And I think Tommy, his job is to save lives. You know, he's first responder. He comes out. He does everything he can do to resuscitate, to get the person to the hospital, to just, you know, stabilize them. And he's done it so many times, and I think it becomes common. But at the same time, this is a special incident because this kid doesn't give up. You know, his mom doesn't give up. You know, Tommy did it. Okay, it's done. And then he looks around. He looks on TV. This kid's still alive. Wait a minute. All of a sudden, he's pulled in. He's pulled in on the journey that the mother is taking them on. Everybody's taken on this journey. The town, the school, the pastor, then his character, the doctor, you name it. The father, even the father at some point, I think had said, okay, enough. I can't. You know, this is not going to work. And I think that's what Tommy's that guy that starts out with from zero, and now by the time the movie, I think he's a little closer to believing. You know.
And with your character, he's the doctor that's the best at what he does. But there's an inherent debate about faith and science. Can you talk to me about how that kind of plays a role into this film as well?
Well, as a doctor, and this character in particular, you can't afford to let faith, you know, enter into it. You have to look at your, you know, at your work. You've got to look at all the tests, and you have to see what's going on factually. I mean, you don't have time to sit there and say, boy, I really hope this happens. But when it does happen, you have to take it back a second and say, look, all these things this is not the way I was trained.
Sure.
You know, I'm not supposed to feel this, but I can't help but say that this is a miracle. You know, and it's hard for a scientist to say what's a miracle because you make the miracles.
Right.
You know, by science. I mean, and you're limited to what you're able to do with medicines and whatever. And when you have that one intangible come through, and it says no, we're going to take it over here a notch. It just blows his whole preparation out of the water.
You know, cinematically, we live in a world of superheroes. You're familiar with playing one. What can people take away from real life heroes that are depicted in this film?
Anyone can be one, you know. You don't have to have a super special ability to be a hero. Sometimes you just have to be at the right place at the right time, and you have to have the will, and that's all it takes.
Yeah, and the inspiration to do it.